want a nice luxury mini handbag without the extra expense of a whole new handbag? Well, keep watching because I'm going to show you how to convert your toiletry pouch into a mini bag. So here is the infamous Toiletry 19 pouch, and I have converted it into a beautiful crossbody bag. Now this little guy is a perfect addition to any luxury lover's collection, but sometimes you want your pieces to have a little bit more versatility. This is an excellent catch-all in the bottom of a bag, or because it has a wipeable interior, a perfect toiletry or cosmetics case. But wouldn't it be great to be able to take a piece that you already own and convert it into a handbag so that way you can get even more uses out of it? Well, here I'm going to show you how to do that. I actually have 3 ways for you on how to convert this piece into a functional handbag. So there are 3 different sizes of the toiletry pouches. There's a 15, a 19, and a 26. I think the 15 might be a little bit small depending on what size of phone you have. I have not tried putting in a larger phone in the 15. This is the 19, so this one is right in the middle. But if you want a little bit more space, you can also always opt for the 26 size. I think this one is perfect because it's right in the middle. It holds just enough, but is not too big and bulky. Now, I know that these toiletry pouches are a little bit hard to come by, so that is why I did an entire video on how to score hard to find and always sold out pieces. So be sure to check that out if you are having a difficult time finding these toiletry pouches. One of the quickest ways to turn your pouch into a handbag is to simply run the strap through the little hole underneath the gap between where the zipper and the canvas meet, and then out towards the other side where the zipper ends. So what I did, I just took my strap off of my Alma BB and I ran it through there and connected it. So there's a little gap right here. So you're just gonna run it right through, connect it together, and then re-zip it like so. Now there's a couple of different pros and cons to this. By the way, I will link a couple of options down below for straps if you don't already have a strap that would work. You can also use a chain or pretty much whatever you have. But the biggest pro to this is all you need is a strap, the bag, and you are good to go. A con is this makes the strap a little bit shorter. So if you do have a longer strap, then that won't be an issue. But this is going to be a little bit more difficult to do crossbody because the strap is not adjustable and you do take up a lot of the strap real estate by having it hooked together inside the bag. Another con is if you go to get into the bag and this is on your shoulder and you unzip it, that's what it's going to do, and you're going to have to kind of re-tuck everything back in just to zip it right back up. But in a pinch, adding a strap is pretty easy. Next, I'm going to show you a way that has a few more pros than cons, and that is by purchasing an organizer. Now, one of the cons here is that it is an extra expense to buy an organizer, or you could always make one for a lot less. I purchased this one off of Amazon. I think it was around $25, so not too bad. And for this pouch, I just picked a fun bubblegum pink color. There are a ton of different colors that you can choose from. You could even go with the basic beige interior if you wanted it to blend in, or pretty much whatever color would suit your outfit. You could change it outfit of the day, but I loved this hot pop of pink color against the Louis Vuitton canvas, so that's why I went with this one. What's really nice about this though is it will not only help to keep the pouch clean on the inside, even though it has that wipeable interior, but maybe you recently purchased a pre-loved pouch or you have an older pouch that's peeling or sticking on the inside. This will help to cover all of that up. But it does also have pockets. So if you are using the pouch as a handbag, that is perfect because then you can have a little bit more organization because there's not a ton of room in here. Maybe you don't want to carry a full-size wallet. You can slip a couple of cards in here, and that gives you a way to organize all of your items. So when you do purchase the pouch, make sure that you find one that either has grommets or D-rings on the sides because that is where your strap is going to connect to. I wish it was as simple as buying a pouch, slapping it in here, and then you're good to go. But what I found with this particular one, I don't know if all pouches are the same, but they might be, is when I tried to hook the strap onto this, I can show you what it does here, but it does not fit underneath the zipper. So if I hook it on like that, and then I tuck that down, there's not enough room for me to zip that closed. So it's actually just going to be wide open. So I did have to kind of tweak this a little bit, and I'm going to show you how I did that.
Perfect.
So what I did was I actually added a couple of O-rings and a little bit length of chain on here. And so that way when I slip this in the pouch, and I'm going to make sure that the chain is on the zipper side, and I'm going to have the chain sticking out, that is what I'm going to be able to attach my strap to. So I can zip that up. I'm going to take my strap, hook it onto this side, like so. Hook this side just straight onto the ring on the other side, pop the organizer back down in there, and then I am able to easily zip that up. So after a little bit of finagling and some extra money, this looks a little bit nicer. You have a longer strap so that way you can wear this crossbody if you would like, and you can easily get into your bag. Unzipping it, you can even unzip it all the way, and you are not going to have to worry about the chain coming off or anything being in the way or having to readjust anything. After you get your items, you zip it right back up and you are good to go. Now, one thing that might be concerning is the rubbing of the chain on the edge piece here of the canvas. So if you're just going to wear this one time, it's probably not going to damage it at all, especially since this is such a small bag. You're not going to be able to put a lot of really heavy items in here. But if you are concerned and you're going to want to wear this bag daily, I would recommend getting probably some dark brown like felt or fabric, and you could even just hot glue it around the chain. So that way it's a lot softer and it's not going to be abrasive and rubbing up against the canvas, potentially causing damage. If it has a thick layer of fabric around it, it's still going to be able to move, but it's going to be a lot more protected. I didn't do that here because I'm not going to be turning this into my everyday bag, but it's just something I'm going to do to be aware of. Now, the third way to convert this little guy into a daily carry bag is going to be a little bit more taboo. Now, I would only recommend doing the third way if your piece is super pre-loved, it's kind of towards the end of its life, or you just kind of want a project bag, and that is going to be to actually punch a hole through the canvas above the zipper on one side and then the opposite side here, and then attach a D-ring to that, and then you can hook your strap right onto that. I did see somebody do that with an older bag, so I thought, hey, that's an option too. That would be a little bit less expensive than purchasing a whole organizer for it, and if it's an older project bag, why not? So I figured I would go ahead and share that option with you as well. Keep in mind, if there is any damage or modifications made to the canvas that is irreversible, Louis Vuitton will not touch it. They won't service it. They might not even refund your money if there comes to be like a known issue or you have any glazing problems, you want to get the Vachetta replaced. They won't touch it. They won't do anything to it. So that's why I say make sure that it's an older, pre-loved bag. It essentially voids the warranty. And that is all I have for you on 3 different ways of converting your Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch into an everyday grab-and-go bag. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you are interested in more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button with that little bell notification so that way you are notified every time I make a new video. And until next time, thanks for stopping by.